Yo, what's up, people? This your boy Pete Ross back in the building with those Money in the Bank results. Okay, overall, this was an okay show. It didn't blow me away. There were a couple great matches, but overall, it was just okay. First, we got the pre-show. I don't know why this was on the pre-show, because they could have put some other bullshit on the pre-show, but they didn't. Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan versus the Usos. Usos actually won, so they are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And that was the pre-show. I get to why I say this match shouldn't have been on the pre-show in a minute, but let's get into the women's Money in the Bank. You got Bayley, Nikki Cross, Natalya, Naomi, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose, and Ember Moon. I believe I chose Ember Moon for this, but Bayley actually won, and I'm not even mad at that due to the way it played out throughout the show. So let's see. Then we had the United States Championship match, Rey Mysterio versus champion Samoa Joe. Surprisingly, Rey Mysterio beat Samoa Joe, and it looked like whatever move they done, it looked like Samoa Joe's nose got broke or something. I'm not really for sure, but I hope he's okay. But Rey Mysterio did defeat Samoa Joe and get the U.S. Championship. Then we have Shane McMahon versus The Miz. The Miz lost, of course. Shane escaped over the cage. You know what I mean? It was an okay match. Wasn't nothing really spectacular about it. Then we had the Cruiserweight Championship match. Tony Nese champion versus Ariya Daivari. Tony Nese won. This was actually one of the best matches of the night. The Cruiserweights always have great matches. It was one point in the match where Ariya Daivari did this 3-piece combo move and shit that was so cold. I'm like, Tony Nese done. But Tony Nese kicked out of it, of course, and he retained the Cruiserweight Championship. Then we got, it was something strange, man. Like, Sami Zayn was hiding from Braun Strowman, and then Braun Strowman apparently attacked Sami Zayn and hung him up upside down. And when Triple H caught up with Braun Strowman, he told him, like, I ain't gonna call the police on you, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that, but as your boss, I'm gonna ask you to leave. So Braun Strowman just kind of said whatever and left, and we don't even know what's going on with that. But it all ties in to the storytelling of the night. Alright, then we got the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch, 2-belt Becky. Becky 2-belt. Defending her Raw Championship against Lacey Evans. This turned out to be a pretty good match, I think. It was okay, but it's like, I mean, I get, okay, the disarmer, right? But as soon as she put it on Lacey Evans, it wasn't like a second before she started tapping. You know what I mean? So she did defeat Lacey Evans to retain the Raw Women's Championship. But then right after that, Charlotte Flair comes out. You know what I mean? And she wants her match. So Becky said, yeah, okay, I give you the match. We can go right now. So the match was pretty good. Lacey Evans comes out and hits, they was calling her punch the women's right. You know what I'm saying? She hit her with a stiff right hand. Becky hit Becky with a stiff right hand. And Charlotte got the pin after that. So Charlotte Flair is now your new SmackDown Women's Champion. But like I said in the beginning, Bayley won the briefcase for the Money in the Bank. So Bayley comes out and she cashes in against Charlotte, and she is now your SmackDown Women's Champion. Bayley is. So, yes, Bayley defeated Charlotte. And you know what? I'm not even like mad at that. You know what I mean? Because it's something different, and they I guess they trying to spread the belts around instead of letting everybody hold them all the time. You know what I mean? So that was cool. I'm not even mad at that. Then Elias, he hits Roman Reigns in the back with the guitar, and he thought it was over. So Roman came out, dragged that fool back to the ring, hit him with a cold spear. This is one of the coldest spears I ever seen Roman do. You know what I mean? So, and then Roman, he defeated Elias. Then we got Universal Champion Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. Great freaking match. I'm going to give this match of the night because they really did the damn thing. I don't know who. I think I picked AJ winning in this. But Seth won, and it was a great match. You know what I mean? So I'm really interested in what comes next for AJ and Seth, if anything, because next you had a bullshit segment with Lars Sullivan and the Lucha House Party. See, this is the type bullshit that should be on the pre-show. Daniel Bryan, Eric Rowan, and the Usos should have been on the main show. This is the type bullshit that need to be on the pre-show. Lars Sullivan, the Lucha House Party basically came out, then Lars Sullivan came out, and he destroyed all three of these guys. You know what I mean? I mean, he has no hook. What is his purpose? I don't know. You know what I mean? But this is the type bullshit that need to be on the pre-show. You know what I mean? Then you have WWE Champion Kofi Kingston defending against Kevin Owens. This is the second best match of the night to me. You know what I mean? Him and Kofi and Kevin did their thing. You know what I mean? Kevin lost. For some reason he took Kofi's shoes off and like threw him outside the ring. But it was almost like when Trouble in Paradise came, like you heard like the, you know, where Kofi kicked him and shit. You know, and it was pretty cool. Kofi retained the title. He is still your WWE champion. Then you have your men's Money in the Bank match featuring, okay, first let me say this, because Sami Zayn, midway in the show, was found hanging upside down. Okay? And he had got his ass whooped. They sent him to the hospital. Okay? Then Triple H caught up with Braun and was like, yo, I ain't gonna call the po-po on you, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that, blah, 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 blah. But me being your boss, I'm telling you, you gotta go. Get out. So Braun left. So that actually left a spot open for the men's Money in the Bank. Alright? Which featured Finn Balor, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Ricochet, Randy Orton, Andrade, and Ali. Okay, now this was also one of the best matches of the night. I really enjoyed this. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Randy Orton did his usual thing. Like, he did an RKO out of nowhere on somebody. Man, Ricochet, there was one part in this match where something happened to Ricochet, and it was like when it happened, he sold it so well to me. Like, where he was laying on the ground and it was like his neck, like he was paralyzed and he was scared to move it with his eyes open real big. And I'm like, damn. And then it was another point where Ricochet was thrown outside onto a ladder that was a bridge between the commentating table and the ring, and he broke it in half. You know what I mean? Of course, Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre turned on each other, but I think it was Baron who turned on Drew first. You know what I mean? And Drew came back. Claymore kicked him. Andrade, who was that? He did a sunset flip, and it was another ladder that was on the ring ropes to the ladder going up to the briefcase, and he did a sunset flip and then the guy, he just went through the ladder. I mean, it was Finn Balor, I think, that went through the ladder. Yeah, it was Finn Balor. You know what I mean? Like, this match was just awesome. But I don't know. I think I picked Drew McIntyre for winning this. But oddly enough, Ali climbed up to get the damn briefcase. And guess who shows up? Brock Lesnar. Yes. Ali had the briefcase in his hand. He could have easily taken that down before Brock got there. But I guess they sold it as he was scared and he was shocked. You know what I'm saying? So Brock came down, threw Ali ass out. He got the briefcase. So now he is your Money in the Bank men's winner. What makes it very interesting is, by him becoming Money in the Bank winner, does that mean he's going to be on Raw or SmackDown more than he was when he was Universal Champion? You know what I mean? I mean, he retired from UFC, I guess, and he going to need another job. He going to need to be working full time now. He's Money in the Bank winner, and not only that, that sets up another match between him and Seth Rollins. That's what's interesting. Or is he going to go for Kofi? I don't know, but we'll see. He is your men's Money in the Bank. This was one of the best matches ever. Brock Lesnar, I thought that Brock would show up originally to interfere in the Seth AJ match, but he came in Money in the Bank, replaced Sami Zayn, and he is your winner. So, this is your boy P. Ross, and I'm out. Peace, Nerd Life. Please like, comment, and subscribe.